Hello everyone, welcome to the Master of Software Testing sixth batch with IT Learn and also the Selenium Live project. I believed strongly that we could do both of them as an orientation session and give you a quick overview about both of these things that is coming up. So I just want to run through what the program has and so on. At this time, team, quick check on my audio and my visual, please, with everyone. I think great. So let's get going. Primarily, what I wanted to do, team, is introduce you to the Master Software Testing program as a whole, and also the Selenium Live project that we're working on. So to do that, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it as of now as MoST 6 because it's got the sixth batch of MoST. MoST is just an abbreviation for Master of Software Testing Team, and it is also the Selenium Live project. I don't remember the project number, but I'm just going to call it as Feb 2016. Yeah, so Feb 29th, so we're still in Feb. I'm going to do that. And let me create a new Word doc within it to kind of give you an overview of what this program is all about. All right, team? I will start with MoST team. So MoST, as I said, stands for Master of Soft. What happened to my typing? Software testing. All right. What we're saying is this is a program totally designed to get you into the QA world. All right. Into getting into a QA job, into a QA world, and so on. So right from the basic fundamentals, all right, to the most advanced topic, this program is going to take care of it, both from a training perspective and also from a live project perspective. The difference is very simple, team. Your training is primarily saying that you're going to learn certain things. Your project, and I say live project, when it's a live project, team, I know a lot of people say real time project and they kind of give dummy projects in the market. And this is not me who's saying it, it's basically the market who comes back to me and says that this is what is happening. I'm talking about a real project, team, a real project that is actually making it happen for us, where you are participating in contributing in testing and making sure that the product is in good hands. And that is why you will get real time experience through it. All right. Now, what does MoST consist of? It starts from manual testing with all the test management tools. All right. What tools are we talking about here? We're talking about the most popular ones like ALM, or which we used to call as HP Quality Center and so on. All right. We're talking about JIRA, which is more popular these days, or we're talking about anything in that range of how the different test management tools or defect management tools happen. All right, or things like Bugzilla and so on. I really don't want to name team because okay, here's my honest opinion or idea or in my life. If I had to, as a Karthik, create a new test management tool which is similar to Jira or Bugzilla is not a big challenge team. Technology is there everywhere. I could sit with 5 to 10 good developers and get these tools up and running in about 6 to 8 weeks. And that I'm very confident about. But the reason why these tools are important for you. So what I'm saying is I can create a JIRA or a ALM or a Bugzilla in a very short period with a good team. So why am I still insisting that you guys have to learn this? Can someone answer this for me, please? Team, I asked one question, then I went back on mute to see your responses. So are you saying my audio is breaking as of now? How many of you feel that my audio is breaking, please? Because I see at least a couple of people saying my audio is breaking. Anyone else feel that my audio is breaking? Okay, I see three more people saying audio is breaking. So, guys, once again, audio breaking, yes or no? Please help me with that answer. Yes, audio is breaking, or no, audio is not breaking. I know. Wow. I get a few of them saying now it's okay and so on. All right. So where I primarily left is trying to explain about and ask a question more to the audience as to why do you think we still need tools like HP Quality Center, JIRA, and Bugzilla when a Karthik of the world can go and create them again, uh, you know, much better, even in functionality, solve all the problems they have and present it to the world. Why can't we? Why is it that we have to learn this or use them? That's the question I want to ask him. So, who can help me answer that, please? Why do we have to go with these branded ones? Do you all get my question, team? Why do we have to go with this branded products and tools and not go and develop? So, why should companies do this? When a Karthik can do it, why can't the big companies develop it themselves? Guys, come on, there's so many of you. Put any answer. No answer is wrong. It's your opinion, all right? And I'm not assessing by you by it. And this is an online training. With an online training, the beauty is I can't see you. I cannot really, match your name with your face. So you can give the stupidest answer in the world and still feel okay with it. That's okay, guys. But at the same time, this is a great experience that people will have learning from everyone else. So please involve, do participate and give your answers. I'm asking question. Come on, everyone should answer. So I see about a few dozen answers so far, no, about maybe 20% of the whole audience. But what I see is widely used, the standard template. Most of the organizations are using it, saves them time, cost stability. Since they're tired, or sorry, since they're tried and tested and much easier to use because these tools are being used in companies, all the issues are organized to have a standard across the board and so on. Amazing, guys. What I see commonly, guys, is this answer. Okay, they're tried, they're tested, and uh, support maintenance team. I may not agree because this is open source. For open source, may not be so much of support and maintenance because you're not paying for it. All right. What else is there? Less bugs. Let's see. Lesser bugs, more proven. So tried is there, tested is there. It's been used with more companies, more accepted. Correct? More accepted widely. Industry standards or accepted. I'm getting so many answers. Thank you so much, team, for it. And I'm glad you all about thinking in the same direction. The reason I asked you these questions There's also about integration and compatibility with other tools. So why did I ask you this question, team, when I already know this answer? Why did Karthik ask you this question when he already knows the answer? And guys, see, this is how I teach. This is me. I want you guys to know everything so detailed that when you walk in, even in front of an alien who does not understand your language, you're able to say exactly what you're doing. And he or she with the alien, I don't know how many uh, types of species will have there, but you have to be able to explain and convince them too. That clarity is needed, guys. Why am I asking you guys this question? Not the audience experience. Karthik wants to know audience experience? No. To know the standard of the team? No. Um, so that you go in detail, that's what I'm doing. So we're all awake. That's a great answer, Sushma. Thank you so much. And she put a smiley with it. She said, so we are all awake. So that no one is speaking. Sorry, no one is sleeping and only me speaking. So we can learn, make us think, yes. To understand why testing is needed, yes. Participate, yes. So that we are paying attention, yes. To make us attentive, yes. Yes, I do want you guys to make you attentive. But guys, why are you spending time with me? You better go and watch your Facebook or your WhatsApp, right? For this 10, 15 minutes or half an hour, whatever. Why should you be here? You're here to know if it's gonna change your career. Change your career how? Get you a job, get your first job, or your second job, or your third job, or get into a bigger position to career and so on, right? You want to grow professionally. That's why you've invested your time with me today to see what's happening. These are important team. Why? Because the industry has accepted it. It's been tried, tested. So it is important for you to know these tools. It is not that they're amazing tools. The industry is demanding for you to want them. That is the skill that you'll develop. That is part of manual testing. There are, of course, other things, the processes and so on, in terms of like, agile development and so on. I'm not getting into that as of now, team. But let's simply talk about automation testing also in the similar line. What are the top automation testing tools, please? Everything. So it's not one answer per person, everyone can answer. Tell me what are the top automation testing tools. Okay, here's where I'm going to do a copy and paste him. Because I know I'm very glad on this people will not fail. This is so popular. Even if it's got to such an extent, even if I go into a household where one of the parent, okay, is learning software testing, and I go and ask the fourth grader or fifth grader as to what tools your mom or your dad is learning, they will tell me the answer. They have become that popular today. My daughter today has been so annoyed with me teaching QTP and Selenium so far that she says, Dad, what is it finally? I said, you know what? Someday I want you to learn them. And she's already running away from me to learn them because she's heard it too many times in the house. So even for a simple batch of, let's say, a few dozen of you, it's so evident. Okay, I've got a few of them. So I see HP QTP, grandfather of all tools, or UFT, right? Automation testing, not test management tools. Automation testing. What else? I see load runner with test engine, JUnit, and so on. Then I see things like, new things like Perfecto. I'm going randomly because a lot of answers are similar. Like, device anywhere. More like, web mobile app testing thing. Cucumber with, I never heard this name, team. Windmill. Honestly, I never heard this. Sounds interesting. Scala. Team, stay with me. Someday we're gonna create our own tool, all right? And we'll take it to the market. Stay with us. We're gonna do this. We'll take it to the market. and we'll start with open source, and then we'll see how we could commercialize it as well, because end of the day it's all about commercialization. The reason is only when people get funded and paid, we're going to go back to the market and provide better services, better versions. End of the day, you have to get paid, I have to get paid. We can stop being greedy after a certain time, but at the same time we need to know that uh, you require money to even take donations and charity forward. Very simple example, team, that I take. I am ready to put, let's say, 1,000 iPads in front of my home, okay, to distribute for free. How many of you think that the 1,000 iPads will be done by end of the day? The only condition I will give is people will not go and tell someone else that there's free iPads, right? So marketing is very important even if you want to give out something for free, be it word of mouth, be it advertisement and so on. That's something that we have to strongly believe in, and that's where a lot of these investments can go into team. No, it'll go away in 10 minutes. But Mukunda, you should know, right? Who's taking it, who's not taking it. Someone should come and tell you that, yeah, there's a crazy guy out there who's giving away iPads, right? Okay, water. Guys, come on. What are the other names? We don't have all the time in the world right now. Soap UI. What else? One person will take, okay, two rules. One, only one person can take one at a time. And second rule is they could not go and tell another person that they saw it. Selenium. I put Selenium, right? Oh man. I just assumed Selenium was there. Trust me on this, guys. It's a very honest mistake. I didn't even realize Selenium was missed out. The most popular one just happened to miss it. All right. So many automation testing tools, right? Now, what are the other things that we should know? Okay. So this is open team. It's not tools. It's not things and so on. What are the other essential things that we should know? For what? Let me tell you the purpose team. That will become easy. All right. Superstar in software testing. Who is the superstar in software testing? Which that most, not equal, I cannot say most is equal to it. Most would like get to. I want most as a program that will develop the superstars in software testing team. Who are they? Who are the superstars in software testing? What kind of skills they have? When you look into the software testing world and you see, oh man, this guy is amazing. This woman is so brilliant in what she's doing. That skill is important. This tool is important. That whole conglomeration of the entire stuff together is going to give you the superstar ability, right? So we are talking about what should we need, and then we addressed what are the manual testing information that we need, what are the automation testing tools we have. It's a huge list. See, manual testing, I just wrote a few tools, but we said why they're important. Automation testing also, we can say why they're important, but we will know it very soon. We're talking other important skills and tools as of now, team. This is the question as of now. Other important skills and aspects. Okay, I got a few more Rano Rex out here. Okay, there you go. Analytical skill. Amazing. These are things that I wanted to hear. Team. Careful about detail. Detail oriented. Let's say. I am so thankful to God. I don't know why. I just look at a document or a presentation when people in my team do the live projects, and my eyes automatically go to the place where there is a spell error. I don't know why. It's not that I'm very detail oriented, but my eyes go there. And one of the big things, team, is your ability to look at defects. Your vision or eyesight. I would say also, what word did I use earlier? I was saying eyesight and I said um, I said something else, guys. Come on, what did I say? Vision. Yeah, but I said something else. Hmm. No, vision I said. I remember vision, but I'm saying I said, okay, attention to detail. I didn't say this. I'm sorry. I didn't say this, but that's what I meant. Detail oriented is one. I also meant attention to detail. I'll explain the difference on them. Bug lover, amazing. In fact, I want to go and see if there's a website right now available on GoDaddy, which is called buglover.com. This is an amazing word. Amazing word. Let's see. It's taken, guys. How many people would have realized that buglover.com would have been taken, right? We love bugs. But see, we are bug haters. Someone is just squatting on it. It says domain squatting. Yeah, it's a domain squatting. They just wanna book the domain and keep it. They have an idea, but they never got to implementing it. So nothing we can do about it. Alright. But bug lover is a great term, guys. I really like that word. That's why I went immediately and I searched. And trust me, guys, I would have partnered with the person who said that bug lover to see if we can implement. That was Shadab, right? Shadab, yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Deadlines. Okay, deadlines I would say is on time delivery. All right. What else? Analytical, careful, future superstar, testers. There you go. That was actually from. I'm getting all of this from audience team. Parimala is the one who said superstar testers. There you go. See, all this is amazing. Identify what and when to automate. Opali Sundar. That's yes, but also that's, I mean, where do I put that? How do I phrase it? Shadab, LOL, yes. To be able to handle developers diplomatically. Oh, amazing. Kavita, thank you so much. All right. Diplomacy. All right. This is very important. So, other important skills and aspects for being a software tester. What else, team? How about communication skills? We wrote about analytical. Communication team. So, who can tell me about communication skills? Who can tell me about communication skills? What are communication skills? Ability to withstand pressure. I'll come to it, Deepa, in a few minutes, please. Medication. Sujit is saying medication. All right. Communication skills with business. What is communication skills, guys? Come on. Very important for all of you. Communication skills. What is it? Okay. Good listening. Then what else? Able to convey information. What is able to convey information? Good speaking. Can I say that? What else? Okay. Good writing. Okay. Anything else? Good presenter. Okay, so let me read out what I see, team. Okay, ability to express verbal, clear delivery, written and verbal, absolutely necessary for tester and return. Uh, good listening, effective explanation to developers, able to convey information, writing test cases, writing and verbal, absolute necessarily for tester, speaking, collaboration, ability to present your thoughts, writing skills, good speaking, written and verbal instincts, and imagination. So there's so many instincts and imagination is amazing. That's something I learned. I mean, see. This is the amazing thing about audience. When you speak with a wide range of audience. So Nalli, I'm putting your word there. Instincts and imagination. All right. So we also want to talk about instincts and imagination, right? Delivering exact information. Good presenter, good writing, judgmental, Shibu is a good word, but very strong because you have to use it rightly. Okay, about the software product, clear in communication, about able to convey the steps to reproduce the defect, good understanding of the problem, maintain rapport, relationship. Ain't in rapport from Prashant, that is relationship. How good are you? So let's say, guys, I'm a teenager, all right? My dad, most in most cases does not like me or the way I approach things, right? And I go and say, you know what, I want an iPhone or I want something that is crazy out of his expectations. What would he do? He would say, you know what, man, come on, go get your act right first, then you come and ask me for something. But I build a relationship with him. I show him how I work hard, how I participate in sports and other activities apart from work as well, and that I have a good friend circle. I'm a well behaved boy. My relationship is good with him. The ability for me to go and ask him the same question and he granting me is totally different. I can have the same amount of listening, same speaking, same writing skills, but still achieve different result because I've built a relationship and trust. This is what the world runs on, team. Trust is one thing the world can run on, and that unfortunately has never been really conquered. And that is something that I really wanna build myself on personally, professionally. I wanna go on this word. Okay. All right. Let's see. A few more answers from team. Uh, Perfect understanding, clearly pass the message on. I think most of things are coming here. Good listening, speaking, writing, instincts, relationship, and trust. Everything's coming here, team. Helping each other. Anything else? How about this one? How about this word, team? I just wrote it. So give me your views. My word, I'm saying. Amazing. See, I only knew two or three things. But as I kept speaking with you all, it kept coming back to me. So now I'm asking you, how about this word? Which is a spell error. Now it's good. Guys, come on. Okay, there's also out of box thinking. All right. So I said out of box thinking is called crazy guy. Why is it a crazy guy? You guys have to be good at being crazy, man. How many of you seeing Netflix? There is a new series in Netflix that talks about the inventors and discoverers in America. It starts on the Bill Gates and Steve Jobs of the world, and they explain the first episode with them, and then they go to the Wright brothers for the American for the aeroplane creation and so on. It talks about all these guys, and the first thing that comes to people is these are crazy guys. These guys are crazy. They're trying to do something which is not there, so they're crazy. So out of box thinking equals crazy. What I meant to say, team, is go crazy when you want to think out of the box. Do something drastically different. At least think about it, talk about it, and you'll get some great ideas with it. All right. But presentability is something I see, team. Presentability is your dress code, your the way you look, all right, in the way you smell, the way you walk around people, your whole persona, right? The kind of aura you create. This is also very, very, very critical team. I have been very lucky because a lot of times I walked into meetings, just walking into meeting, and I could win the deals. A lot of times it took me amazing amount of effort and time to get things done. So these things become important. Now, with time in essence, team, I just want to arrive at one thing. MoST is a program that handles them all with one thing in mind: get your career in QA testing started or boosted. If you're already working in QA manual testing, team, I will not recommend QA most at all for you. Let me repeat: If you are already working in the industry of manual testing or in the software testing industry, most is not for you. If you're not working or you're looking for a break, then Master of Software Testing is the program that has been designed specifically for you, team. All right. And this is what the program is all about. It's got a lot of curriculum. We teach a lot of subjects, right from manual testing to automation testing, a package of things in a given period of time. So you get mastery on one or two things in about 2 3 months, and then for the next 2 3 years, you're consistently building your skill and knowledge on the other needed things. And that is what this says in the overview of it. In the features section, it talks about more in terms of what and so on, team. And I will share a video as to exactly how it happens. But primarily, once you enroll into Master Software Testing, most of the courses are available for you to take for the next 3 years. There are 2 or 3 courses which are not part of the overall IT Learn package that you cannot take it, but almost 80 90% of the courses are available for you to watch at any time. It also talks about the amount it is and so on, how much does it cost and so on. So as I see, this was one of the old course content for most team. All right, manual testing, QA, Bugzilla, JIRA Quality Center, MS Office, SQL plus database testing. See, this is what I missed out here. Okay, other important skills. Back-end testing. You cannot escape from being a SQL developer or basics of it. MS Office basics, HTML, basic and advanced QTP, UFT, core Java, basic and advanced Selenium, live projects. That is something that I want to talk to you all about. I still didn't get a chance, and I'm hardly about 50 minutes away. Mobile app testing, placement assistance, tech support, QTP and Selenium ebook is basically interview questions and answers and so on, and program completion certification, so on. All right. Now, this course, as it was at the time, team, when we measured it, and this is an open document, this is what I created when I started measuring it. It was coming to about $3,100. We said, let's give about 40% discount or more and get it down to about $1,400. All right. And I basically went through each and everything of it and said as to how much it's going to cost for each member and so on, because we have so many trainers participating in a team. All that we earn, we also have to distribute with the trainers. It's not all coming just to IT. That is why we have to be very specific about it. So Master of Software Testing is a great program that will get you that essential launch pad for it. But what I need, sorry. So, team, if you're planning to leave, give me another 5 10 minutes. Listen to me, and then we can go. All right, just in case, because I know so many of you are still attentive. I don't want it to be boring. Something's interesting are coming, so I want to know what I need, what you need, I or you need. Number one, team, time. Okay, I want you to have at least 3 to 4 hours per day per weekday. I'd say. Okay, for next 4 to 6 weeks. Why? Because the skill and the level of importance that you give, right, to basic things is very important. So what I would suggest is manual testing fundamentals. Okay. uh, mm, Test management tools, automation test. These three things are important. These are basics. All right, these are basics and more conceptual. These are more like your ALM, JIRA, Bugzilla, and so on. These are the other ones. All right. Uh, Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Right? In automation testing, we can. So I would predominantly say go with UFT or Selenium. All right. UFT is nothing but HP QTP. Now, but we said so many of these things, right? So many of these things. What I am saying is this is good enough. I don't know why I'm making so many spell errors on typing, but that's something that I don't like. That's all I'm saying. I push myself to perfection. I don't like the simple small things that I see on my own thing. So I'm very critical on myself. I cannot tolerate me to be not that good. So what I'm saying is this is what is needed, all right, to get to your dream job. This is what you require, team, right? A good combination of it. Apart from this, you need not just training, you don't need just hands-on experience by practice and so on. You also need live projects and team. For from that perspective, I have one of the best live projects coming up for Selenium and mobile app testing. This is one of the most critical ones, team. The name of the project is called Turn Wave. All right. It is more like a lean mobile application with a hybrid web interface that helps doing online training more effective. I'm still keeping it under wraps because it is not yet launched. Almost 80% of the product has been developed and it's been developed by my other partnering company called atomic77.com. What I'm glad today, team, about myself is the fact that Atomic 77 is the company which helps us to develop a lot of new products. It helps us get a lot of new business from uh, small to medium sized businesses across the world. And it is also an incubation center for a lot of new brilliant business ideas. So Turnwave is the new project that we are doing in Atomic 77. I am one of the owners or funders for it, and it's gonna really help online training be more effective. It is in fact a communication platform between trainer and trainee to a different level altogether, team. Altogether a different level. And for this, we have built a web for admin, trainer, approver, and so on. And we built a mobile app for the training. And these together creates an amazing platform to test team. Amazing platform. This will give you hands-on and the live project experience like nothing else. But what are the prerequisites? And I'm very clear about this, team, because I will say no to anyone who says not trained through IT learn, not part of the project. Simple. Very simple. This is number one. Rule number one. Be it live, be it videos, you should have been trained as part of IT e-learn. That's it. Why? Because very simple. When we go through this live projects and we're asking people to test the applications that have been developed by us or other partners or providers who are clients, we expect it to be done correctly. And then when we're doing it, we will ask you to refer to these videos or this tutorial or those topics while you're doing it. And if you cannot do it and connect with your other team members, it's a big no. All right. So if you're not yet part of it, you cannot team. Very simple thing. If you're part of most six, you are prepaid to it. That means the payment is done for the live project. And team, we do charge a fee for the live project. It's a small fee, but we charge a fee because we are very, very critical about participation from the audience. A lot of people come in and they don't participate. This requires a lot of effort, team. Live project requires minimum 4 to 5 hours for the next 3 to 5 weeks, and they have to spend on it. Okay, so when I say most six, you're prepaid, that you're prepaying for a project that you may do later, and you can repeat as needed. You can always participate in these live projects as needed if you're passed off part of the MoST program. So we have done about 5 batches of MoST so far, team. MoST is nothing but Master Software Testing. We have hundreds of participants. About maybe about 5 or 6 parties, a percentage of participants would come back and repeat the projects because they left it, they went back somewhere because either they went in the family direction or career, they moved somewhere else, they didn't want to look for job, some kind of a change in their domestic situation, which they said no more software testing. They come back to us after 2 years, they're still able to continue with it. So most six is a long program. It'll have a lot of things included in it. Uh, Everything else you can repeat as needed as part of it. Okay, all right. I don't know why the website took for a long time. So this Atomic 77 team, this is where I'm also one of the partners in. We do an amazing set of work. We do a lot of websites. We serve a lot of clients globally, and we really build applications that really come up, in that direction. So from that aspect, we get a lot of real-time projects. It talks about what we do. It talks about how we're getting there and so on. So I really want you. Okay, there you go. Approve that I'm part of it. It's somewhere there in this. And here are my other two partners, Andy and Santosh, who are really helping me to shape this company up. So we develop a lot of applications. That is giving us the ability to really test it. And this is gonna give you a real time experience and also references for your project. You can refer us. And I'm talking all about live project team. What I'm going to request my team to do is send you 2 orientation session videos. One for the live project, the other for the master of software testing after this program. So that way you can go more detailed. What I wanted to do more in this session is have a conversation with you all and just make sure that you understand what I'm trying to say in these aspects. All right, team, 5 more minutes left. I don't want to waste any more time except for hearing you out. Now I want to hear you all. Tell me, what is it? Tell me, what can I do for you? I'm here right now listening to you. And if I've honestly missed any question, team, it was not deliberate. Please bring back that in this chat right now, and I will answer you. Right now, just waiting for questions from your side. Okay, let's see. Very necessary at the time of presenting the test case to the managers. Okay, Mukundan got that. I have to take up live project. Live project is an experience team. It's an experience. We divide you into about 5 6 people per team, about 10 teams. Each team goes about doing the same project, comes back to us, presents it while other teams are listening and watching. It improves your presentation skill dramatically because you're presenting what you're doing in the project in front of a big audience. Second, you're actually doing kind of a mock interview because what you go and talk in interviews is nothing but what or how you've done a project. Third, you will see how not so good other teams are doing and improve yourself with it. Fourth is you will see how great the other teams are doing and learn from them and go about it. Fifth is me and my technical panel give such candid feedback. We sometimes become the bad cops totally. We get hated sometimes for the comments immediately. And team, some of these live projects I've seen people crying and walking out of it because they could not handle the feedback. And I don't care a damn about it. Get hardened, guys. Get smarter. Get to realize that your parents are not controlling you anymore. This is a learning experience. I can't see you. I can't remember your name. You cannot see me. You cannot remember my face. Why the hard regrets? Just listen to what we're giving as a feedback. Take it nicely. Use it. Why the ego? Why are you getting hurted? So keep your emotions out when you're coming in because we're gonna really give you very, very hard feedback, team. It's not going to be easy. And you can always come back and argue that Karthik, you were wrong. Your feedback was wrong. I will take it. I will apologize in front of the whole audience. My feedbacks are very simple. Why is this color bad? Why did we do this? Why are the spell errors here? Where is the flow? How could you miss this? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you have a conversation? Where was the team meeting? Where are the minutes of the meeting? All of these things I'll ask. That is not just helping one person team. It is helping the 6 7 people in each team times the 10 teams we will have. So it's a big audience, it's a great experience. You should really see some of the live project videos. You will really like them. All right, team. Let me see if there's any other technical support right now today for me to get helped with, because there's so many questions. Okay, let me see how many I can answer very quickly. Working as an automation engineer, but I need to get better at what I'm doing, for which I need project that I can work on, and I need help with that. So Mukundan, perfect. Go for the live project, but you need it as a package with the live training. Guys, very simple. I'll ask Mukundan same question to everyone. All right. How many of you are great at coding? VB script or let's say uh, core Java or C sharp and so on. If you're not, guys, automation does not matter. You need to be a programmer for automation. You don't need to be a developer to a large extent. At least 60% of development experience you need. For that, you need programming. So when you say better, I don't know where you have to get better. Mukundan, you may say better and you say, oh, you know what, Karthik, I'm out of 100, I'm 30%, or you may say I'm 50% good. You'll come to me and I'll say that, oh, Mukundan, I'm sorry, you're only 15% good. Why? You go to a doctor and ask the doctor, right? I'm sick. You say I'm sick. But what will the doctor do? He'll measure your temperature, your blood pressure, take your blood, do the test, and give you a quantitative analysis, right? How much is he measuring? So that is important, team. Okay, next question. MoST program is nothing but doing live project. No, not at all, team. MoST is everything. MoST has got everything. It's a 3-year program. You can continue to work with us for the next 3 years and learn whatever you want, including the live projects, till you are job boarded. Okay. What we request or what we kind of insist on most is focus on the top 2 3 things that I've said initially, like this. All right. We pick manual testing, a few things, automation testing, 1 or 2 tools, and other skills, and develop them. That is what we need to focus on. Otherwise, most is kind of too wide. All right. Live projects are also part of it. Mobile app testing using which tool? Various tools. Shut up. Not one tool that we are recommending right now. But the team has already developed an application for Android. Now we plan to develop an application for iOS as well. Can I join to test it? Absolutely, yes. We're looking for test engineers to really help us. But this is a very guided testing team. Uh, all of you, please note. So it's not that I give you the application and come back and give it. No, we guide you. We monitor you. We see how you're doing it. So the live projects that we do are little different. But maybe someday we'll open up the doors to get it testing, open testing for the whole world. Can I join test? When will the QA live project begin? QA live project. So Selenium live project will start maybe in another week or so. Manual testing live project maybe after about 3 4 weeks after the training is done. I didn't get when you said prerequisite is not trained through IT Learn. Okay. So what that meant, team, is that unless you have already participated in a training with IT Learn, be it videos or live, you cannot participate in the live project. That is a mandatory thing, and we cannot deviate from that at all. Mukundan, I answered. Okay. So, team, many more questions. I really apologize if I'm unable to answer all of them. But what I will do is I'll have my team to answer them put them into a small FAQ document and share it along with the video. All right. There's so many more questions, but because thank you so much, guys. I have so many people joining today's session and participating with me today. And team, I feel very happy because I'm doing this session after about almost 3-4 months. First time in the last 7 years that I got such a long break, primary for my health and so on. I took a break and I came back. And I actually felt sick about 2-3 days back, flu-like symptoms. I was very worried that today I cannot do the session because I remember one thing, team, and that still stands. The kind of voice and the tone that I use when I do live trainings is so different from when I talk to people, friends, family, colleagues, and on the phone. It's so totally different. When I get into training, I'm wearing a different hat altogether. So, team, once again, apologize. I'm not going to take all your answers as of now or answer it. I will have my team kind of document it and share it with you. Second, I'm glad you all are here. I spoke about master software testing and what it means. And what I will also do, team, is make sure that you all get the video access, the FAQ document. Look at it. My team did announce an offer uh, today with this program, but since I could not complete the FAQ, I will have the team email you and you all can look into it and come back. All right, everyone. So, all questions, as I said, will get answered. My team will look into it. They will copy everything and come back to you. But in the meanwhile, if there's anything, please feel free to contact over email or phone. We'll be happy to assist you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Have a great evening. Have a great day and a week ahead. Thank you all. Bye now. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Bye all.